talking to myself. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your regular host on this channel, Korede Olaiwola. Welcome back. Please do well to press the like button and share. At the same time, you can subscribe to the channel so you can continue to be a beneficiary of the nugget and the insight we share on this channel. Welcome back. On this episode, I would like to tell you about the power of the mind. And not in the popular and the regular way you look at it from. It's a very fundamental topic, and it is at the same time very disdained topic, because people talk about it yet they disobey it, or they look less on it. The mind is our operating system. The mind is the core of humanity, or is the core of human being. So your core as a person is your mind. And if the core of you as a person is the mind, then it is the core of us as a society. So we must guide our mind. There is a scripture in the Bible. Sorry, I'm bringing you to the scripture if you're not a Christian, but it says, "Guide your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issue of life." All of the inventions that we have seen, all of the inventions that the world have seen, all of the creativity and innovations that the world has known is a product of human mind. So it tells you about the capacity of human mind. It tells you about what the human mind can achieve if we tend to use it, put it to use. We tend to try to for want of word, if we try to stress it, if we try to stretch the human mind, it tells you about what it can achieve. There was a time they were saying that it's impossible for us to have telephone. Just the telephone we talk about now, that you and I we are using, we have it easy. They said it is impossible to have telephone. Later, it became possible. They were using a wired telephone, talking about the phone. They ring it. That old telephone. And later they said it is impossible to have the wireless telephone, and the humanity conquered it. And later they said it is impossible to have a phone without keypad. Human mind conquered it. Later they said it is impossible. It's impossible. And now we have different things on your phone. You have your GP, you have the Google Maps and the GPS and the sat navs and all of that, to navigate, and a lot of apps and a lot of things that has been compacted into what we call the gadget we call phone now. But before they said it is impossible to have a phone. And now, so with the creativity of phone, with the invention of phone, the world have seen so many things. Or with the creativity of that which we call handsets, mobile phone, we've seen so many things that has come after it, so many creativity. So, but that's not the way I'm going to. I'm talking to you about mindset. That's to tell you about what the human mind can achieve. They used to say it's impossible before this man Blister something achieved it, and they said it was impossible to have a 100 meters run, Mizetia's race run in 12 seconds. Then somebody broke the record, another broke the record, another broke the record, another broke the record, and 100 meters became what a lot of people could run at 12 seconds. Do you understand? So a lot of things have been said. They said it was impossible to have the plane fly or metal fly over human head or in the air. But somebody came, because somebody could imagine it in his mind. Well, what am I going about? See, it's talking about the capacity of human mind, what human mind can achieve. All of the creativity, the architectural designs that you have seen. You've been to places, you see how the landscape of the city, you've seen buildings, you've seen nice settings in the living room of some people, you've seen some beautiful phones. All of those things you can never imagine is the creativity of human mind. Some mind somewhere. So now you can achieve, and it tells you that you as a person can achieve anything that you want to achieve. All you need to do is to clear your table, clear your desk, clear your calendar, clear your surroundings, clear it. Be careful what you hear. Be careful what you feed into your mind. Anything you set to achieve is possible All you need to do is to clear your mind and set your mind towards it. Human mind can achieve practically anything with the help of God. Let me put that caveat. With the help of God. Human mind can achieve practically almost anything. All you need to do is clear your desk. Let me tell you two stories. Let me tell you the first. It's about a particular Nigerian man who lives in the UK. When he got to the UK, and it became a bit hard for him to get a job. And he's into project management, NHS, and he wants to get a job. And what he did when he saw that it was becoming so hard and difficult for himself, what he did was to clear his desk and remove all distraction, remove himself from social media. He removed himself from social media, removed himself from television, no movie, no show, nothing. He focused his mind on project management. He focused his mind on recruitment, how the company recruits. So he began to think like a recruiter, like an HR person. So you look at it from that perspective. After studying project management from beginning to the end, he now began to think like a recruiter, began to have series of interviews played to himself and all of that. And he had about three offers, but he did this within 3 months. Now, all of what he did had to do with he focused his mind. He focused his attention on what he wanted. Now, what am I trying to say in this episode is that anything you want to do is achievable. What the person who broke the record, it's not the Jamaican guy that broke the record of 100 meters. They have someone who have broken it many years before him. What the Wright brothers did by achieving aeroplane being flown in air, or what the person who invented telephone did by or the person who invented GSM, or the person who removed keypads from telephone and gave us Androids and the likes. What all of them did, and all of the beautiful architecture, what they did to achieve all of that. What they did to achieve all of that was to, if you go and look at it, at the down of it, is that they clear their desks and focus on it. I know of a particular bank in Nigeria. That bank is still standing till today because of the foundation it has. When the founders of that bank, I don't want to mention the name, in Nigeria, when they wanted to find that bank, when they wanted to find the bank, they were sitting in somebody's living room, they were meeting in somebody's living room. I think somewhere in Ikoyi. They were meeting there consistently for weeks. They were living practically in that person's house, and they were spending hours upon hours doing research upon research and doing mind what's it called now? They were doing meeting upon meeting upon meeting upon meeting, and to achieve that, they did not sleep, they did not eat, they were all together in unity, so they troubled their mind, they stretched their mind, and their mind gave them a powerful bank that Nigeria still has till today. There is a particular telecommunication company, when they wanted to bring it to Nigeria, or when they wanted to establish it in Nigeria, similar thing happened. So, and people individually have achieved it. People as a company, as a company have achieved it. You too can achieve it. All you need to do is clear your mind, clear your desk, leave social media for a while. You want to get a professional exam, you can do it. What is it that they have told you that you cannot do? What is it that you have imagined yourself that you cannot do? Or what is it that you have classified yourself that you cannot do? Or people of my clan don't do it. People in my family can't do it. You can do it. I saw a picture recently on social media of a particular Nigerian lady who was the first in her family or in her village to fly in the air, in aeroplane, or to go on aeroplane. I saw of a particular picture too. A lot of things you see. I saw a particular lady too who was the first to be a graduate in her. If you can imagine it, all you need to do is give yourself target, clear what you feed your mind with. If you keep feeding your mind with so many things, feed your focus and distract, remove your distraction. Feed your focus, remove distractions. If you need to go off social media for a while, I know of a particular guy, my friend and former colleague, when he was going for his PhD, when he was doing his PhD, he removed himself from all social media. He wasn't on social media for a long time. I don't know if he has gone back. Do you understand? So feed your focus and do everything possible to remove distraction from your life. Then anything is achievable. That thing which you have decided in your heart to do, that which you have looked at as impossible, you can do it. Even in prayer, if you need to pray, you need to pray for a while. You will remove all forms of distraction. If you need to get a professional license, to get a certificate, get anything, you will need to feed your focus and remove distraction. Feed your focus. Your mind can do it. You can do it. Why do Nigerians get to the US or get to abroad and they rise to the top of their career? Because they have challenged their mind. They have decided in their heart that they are going to rise, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. So if people do that, and because they are outside, whether you are outside Nigeria or you are inside Nigeria, once you decide in your heart, you can do it. If people have given the world what the world has today, you too can give the world a better thing. You too can achieve for yourself that thing that which you have decided in your heart, you have proposed in your heart to achieve, that which you desire your heart to become. It's not impossible. Your case is not, there is nothing. People have come from worse background. People have come from more critical, more terrible levels than you came, and they have risen high. So there is nothing superficial or extra to your own story. Do you understand? People who could not wear shoe legitimately for 17 years, they've risen to become PhD holder. People who do not know who could not speak in the beginning of their life, they've been able to speak and become a big motivational speaker. Let me tell you of Tony Robbins. He read 700 books within a year, 700 books, and came to limelight. So what did he do? He closed up everything and shot himself to limelight. You too can do it. You can shoot yourself to limelight. You can achieve that thing. All you need to do is stretch your mind, clear your environment, clear your calendar, remove everything else, and go for it. Go for the goal. Go for it. And God will help you. Help yourself and God will help you. That's all I've brought to you this episode. Help yourself. Thank you.